Hello everyone, this is Shedby back again with some more Last of Us 2 on grounded difficulty, Permadeath by chapter. And after a very long attempt last week, I've made it further than ever. And there are 9 enemies between me and the end. So we'll see if I can get lucky or be skilled or both and make it to the end. Hey, always, can you hear me okay? Mic a good distance from my mouth, too loud, too quiet. Cool. Yep. So I watched a bunch of videos because I really would love to finish this week. And if you go in the area and attack the enemies and you're stealthy, for sure there's only 9 of them. If you go into the area and run away, there's 25 of them. And it seems like that only happens when you run away, but it could be if you lose complete stealth as well. So that seems to be the spawn mechanics in this area. So obviously I don't want to run away and fight 25 of them. Even at a bottleneck, it seems like a recipe for failure. So I have some strategy. We'll see if it works or if I start back over. And if I start back over, I will have learned some more. So not the end of the world. So just got to tell myself that. Would love to finish though. All right, guys. Gonna jump back into it. You doing all right tonight, always? Cool. I was super sleepy after work. Took a little nap. Just got out of the shower. That sounds nice. So far, so good. Work's going okay. Things are going okay. The problem with this is my nerves are really going to affect me in this part of the game. That's what I know is going to be the problem. My nerves. But if I stay in there, I got 9 enemies, I got 2 stun grenades, and I got 3 shotgun shells. And that's like 5 enemies right there. Hey, Talesian. How's it going? If I'm lucky or skilled or both, we might finish today. I got to a place where I could stop playing further than ever. I have either 9 enemies, or if I retreat from the combat, up to 25 because it does respawning. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Just got 1 section left. Tired but hanging in there. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, we got more supplies than I expected. We got enough for 2 Molotovs or 2 healing kits. And we got enough for 2 trap mines. Oh, that's nice. All right. Well, before I get ahead of myself, I'm going to get upstairs and make sure. Yes, I mean, it's really going to be, I really need to kind of stay stealthy because there's no guarantee that getting alerted doesn't do all the respawning. So that's what my concern is. All right, there's 4 hits with that versus 3-hit axe. Guess I'll go 3-hit axe with the blade. But if I retreat, I know for a fact there's 25. I did some internet scouring. There's not really concrete information, but I watched a lot of people play this part on this difficulty. And the only time I saw a lot of enemies was when the person retreated back to a chokehold to do like a defensive stance. So granted, a lot of people use smoke grenades to get past this last area, and I did not upgrade smoke, so I am a little in trouble there. And I think there's nobody up here, but not 100% sure. Hey, Charm, it's okay. I started late. I was having a little bit of stomach issues, so I started a few minutes late. I'm doing well. I've done a lot of research to try to help me with this part, and hopefully my nerves can be settled. That's really the most important part. I know that if you retreat, there's up to 25 enemies, but if you stay in the fighting area, there can be only 9, so that's super important. And I gotta decide what things I'm crafting before I head in. Yep, I just started. Have not engaged with the enemy. Oh, okay. Really just have to let my nerves settle. Furthest I've ever gotten. I think I'm full on health. Yep, full on health. I could craft another healing kit, or I could craft another molly. I got enough for 2 of those. Before I go anywhere, I'm going to be crafting. Because as soon as I cross like that metal plate, that's where they spawn. So, let me think. I could craft an explosive arrow. That could be really useful. The difficult part, right? I wish I had 3. Another half of paper would be, or another half of cloth would be, of rag would be great. I went back and watched my previous stream to try to get an idea of what materials I had, but I wasn't for sure. So, well, I know I'm going to do at least 1 trap mine. And I'll make at least 1 Molotov. Really think the health is probably going to be more important. I'm thinking another trap mine. The explosive arrow depends on my aim. So, me see how much ammo I have. And let me reload my weapons. Let's see. Okay. Health kit or Molotov? It's tough because am I excited for Friday? Yeah, I am. The quarry, of course. A Molotov is like almost a guaranteed like kill, maybe. I don't know. The health could be really useful. I'm not sure. I am not sure. Two shots with the silencer and could be useful as well. Such a hard choice. Okay, I think I'm going to do another trap mine. Molotovs are so dangerous, though. You can throw them too close and kill yourself. I think I'm going to depend on my other weapons and go healing. Could do 2 pistol shots with the sniper, with the silencer. Let me just make sure there's nothing so I can't improve my crafting speed. I can't improve my movement speed while I'm aiming. Well, I'll improve my crafting speed. Might as well. I think I'm going to go healing. Bad shot can really mess you up. Make sure I'm all loaded. All right, guys. Here's my first attempt at this area.
We've been hit. What happened? I don't know. It's gotta be a fucking stray. Shit. Spread out. Guard the tower.
I watched a few behaviors for the first kill or two, so we'll see if it works.
way!
Right here!
I got her!
Thought I saw her go that way!
Behind the table! Cole! Go around! Gotcha! Open the fucking door!
Nope. Ah. Well, that could have been better, but that could have been worse. Ugh, glad I took my Apple Watch off. It would be giving me the heart rate alert. This is a cutscene, so not too worried. In fact, nope. Still not at a save point. I really hope the last battle, the last chapter should be a save point. The beach should be a save point. Oh, going the wrong way. Here we go.
Kill her! Bitch! I got the key!
I locked the door!
Use the guns! Alright, come on. Let's go.
Hey, where's Abby? She's bit!
Keep back!
Hey, don't put that fucking thing in
Hey,
me!
hey, 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 hey! Abby tried to escape. She's down in the pillars. Head down to the beach. We won't miss it. She's probably already dead. Come on!
I just hope it gives me a chapter break point. It's a new chapter, but the game has surprised me on this mode before. Although I'm much less nervous about that combat even without a break than I am with the resort. Is that a brand new? No. 3 minutes. If I do charm, you were right about this attempt. This is still that same attempt that you said it will be this will be the one. So I know. Items are unimportant. Come on, give me a checkpoint. And kill all the rattler bastards. Heaven knows I've had to kill enough of you. Yeah. Less than 1 minute. If I die, I start here. I don't have to go through that damned resort again. Ooda lolly. I'm glad I just bolted for it. They were starting to hit me, and I was taking damage, and I was just like, screw it, stun, bomb, and run. The traditional technique is to make like 3 smokes in a row and make a tunnel of smoke, essentially. And I didn't have smokes because I was stupid, and I mean, like I played it blind. I didn't watch strategies like in the beginning telling me what to upgrade. Yeah, yeah. I never even got to use the trap mines. Let's see, I have to look at... They've all got like red hair and braids. And then I turn around and... No. I gotta find one that's not the right one and... Turn around. There we go. Yeah, and when I finish it, I'm going to let the music play, just so you guys know. I've earned it. The Permadeath music. It's not the Permadeath by game music, but it's still different than beating it on normal. I haven't even reviewed how to fight her. But I know it's just dodge and slash. And if I got to redo it a couple times, so be it. I'm at a checkpoint.
Abby. I got you. I got you.
So I'm kind of eager to see what they're going to do with the Last of Us 1 remake for PS5. There's been some rumors they're going to make Sam deaf and Ellie no sign language. I don't know. There's all kinds of crazy rumors. Some of them are from somewhat reliable sources. Anyway, even if they just upgraded the graphics, I'd be happy. The first game was such a pivotal experience in my life. Wonder if I die, if I have to go back and walk all this way slowly. Not that I'm complaining. I'm done with the damned resort.
I can't let you leave.
Well, anyway, I hope it's good. Such a painful, visceral scene. Even if you like neither character, it's painful to watch. It's just humanity
Fight you.
pushed to the ragged edge.
Yes, you will. He's not a part of this. You made him a part of this.
I don't even know how to fight anymore. Come on. Painful scene. Oh. The fingers hurt. Did it, folks? I beat the damn thing. I can't imagine whole game. This makes me elated enough. I think whole game would crush my spirit. I appreciated the fact that losing her switchblade was like losing the last remnants of her mother. You know, she's kind of lost everything. You know, the ability to play the guitar, ties to Joel, ties to everybody. The switchblade's a subtle one, though. I like that one. Although apparently she didn't leave with the bracelet on her right hand, and that's the bracelet that Dina gave her. So lots of people theorize about that. So I don't know. Thanks. Ooh, wow. Thanks for the super cheer, always. 400. Yay. Oh, Charm, thanks. Thanks so much. Really appreciate you guys being here and having confidence in me. You know, the last couple months have been really tough, and I started to lose confidence in myself. So just the ability to have the resolve, not the game playing ability. Well, I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It really does. Another 100. Thanks. I forgot. I got some stuff left to play. I'm so glad I made it past those damn rattlers in that resort. So glad. I just was sure my nerves were going to kill me and get me killed. You meant to do 500? Whew. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. $49 streams. Fewer than 52. That was my goal. Exactly, Charm. That's the strategy. I mean, sorry, the not the strategy. The theory that I've heard. I wish that Taylor guitar was cheaper when they put it out. Of course, it wouldn't have been as nice as it was. It's just, I like the one they released for the game. With the moth on the fretboard. I'm so happy I beat this. I tell you, definitely changes the gameplay. Thanks always. Thanks, Charm. Y'all are awesome.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week. A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but not bad.
Yeah.
I had Seth under control.
I think I'm emotional because
You
of
need to
just
stop harassing
how
Jesse
difficult
about my patrols.
it's been. Just the difficulty in the game and the setbacks. So that's my emotion. I've watched the end of this game so many times that
Dean,
doesn't hit that as hard.
is she your girlfriend?
No.
Can't believe I beat it on the last this first go.
That was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. She just... I don't know why she did that.
But you do like her.
Graphics are so good, especially for a last-gen game.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
Break was good.
You're such an asshole.
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered. But you took that from me.
I didn't prepare another game.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment,
Yeah, there are definitely tough parts,
I
John.
would do it all over again.
Just gonna let the story play out.
Yeah.
Be a little quiet for a minute. Danny.
I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But I would like to try.
Screw that guy.
I'd like that.
Danny, that is. I'd kill him myself.
Okay.
With my burrito wrapper.
I'll see you around.
Yep.
Wow. I also love how the window greatly resembles the window from the menu screen of the first game. I noticed it like immediately when I played this the first time. I guess I'm going to have to get OBS set up on my PC so that I can start streaming from my actual PC now. And stop tinkering with my RAM timings. Music's so good in this game. Both games. And while composed by the same person, they have like their own uniqueness to them. When I played the second one, I was like, man, this isn't as good as the first one, and I just came to realize it was different. It wasn't what I expected, but I love the guitar soundtrack, the instrumentals, so good. I was afraid to say I might beat it today in my alert message. I was afraid I might hex myself. I thought about it. I'm not even superstitious, but I didn't want to put it in and like not do it. Don't bring that bad juju on me. Yeah, exactly. This is good. And this will give me the last 2 trophies that I need for the game. Grounded and any version of permadeath, even if it is the easiest permadeath. Still quite the task. And the reason I play these on Grounded is it's such a viscerally different gameplay experience than the standard game. I discovered that when I played the first one on Grounded, and it didn't even feel like the same game gameplay-wise. And I kind of fell in love with that, which is why I wanted to do this. Just the scarcity of resources and the desperation. The calculus of resource usage in the first one was so much easier, though, because you don't have to contend with permadeath. Whereas this one, you get 90% of the way through the chapter, and you got to decide, is it worth to use the resources, or is it worth it to try it again? Well, at least my heart has calmed down now. Oh, that was major adrenaline. They bop you in the head with stun grenades. Ooh. Now sarcastic and start watching my stream again. Eternal darkness. Non crazy difficulty, because it doesn't have difficulties. And my Shure microphone that I know Charmer's going to like. It's a GameCube game called Eternal Darkness. It's only ever been released for GameCube because of IP rights are going to be forever tied up in litigation. Silicon Knights sued Unreal, and Unreal sued them back, countersued them, and won. And Nintendo has a part of the pie as well. So it's... Anyway, you got to beat it 3 times to get the real ending. And I've never done that. I've only beat it once. So... And it's not super long. It's not like play for a year long. I think it's around 15 hours a playthrough, maybe 10 hours. And it's, you use different magic the different ways you go through. You did make a few different choices. It's cool. It's cosmic horror. But will likely play the Quarry at some point. Not my first playthrough, but replays. Come on, give me the song. I mean, I love the guitar. Yeah, I'm so excited about the Quarry. I've already pre-downloaded it. It'll definitely be in the list. I bought the digital deluxe so that I have both the PS4 and the PS5 version, so I can play the PS4 on stream. So I don't have to. So I can stream it through my PC. Lost Judgment. I'm not familiar with Lost Judgment. Oh, very cool. It sounds like, is it like Kurosawa style PI? Like high and low? Because that was a great film. There's definitely some low. I wouldn't mind doing a playthrough of Disco Elysium after Always plays it, just to make different choices. Not the Japanese TV drama notes, apparently. That's cool. Well, watching the videos of that area paid off, I will say that. I got the first 2 kills, and I knew exactly where I was going. Yeah, it'll be down the road. I won't always to get a chance to play it first, but it'll be on my list. I really enjoyed it. I think I'd lean a little bit more on the disco than the Elysium, if you know what I mean, Talesian, if I played it again. Yeah. I mean, the one thing, Tal, she always does put her stuff up as VODs that she saves as highlights. So you could put it on in the background sometime. Same thing that she does for me, actually. I found out I'm getting my first direct report on Monday. New employees starting. So yep, that means you missed all the spoilers. Hey Sark, thanks for dropping in. I beat it. It was a near thing. Oh, man. Thanks, Sark. Y'all are just showing all the love tonight. You gave out 5, but you're not subscribed. You know, Sark, I'm glad you missed it, actually. I wouldn't want to deny you the ending of this game. I love all you guys. Appreciate all your support. I want to watch you ball on screen, so I wouldn't have wanted to deny myself that. I'm very selfish. Oh. Some good people got those gift subs. Platt and my sister and Talesian. So 3 out of 5 close people. Yeah. I watched always from the halfway mark ish. Yeah, so like Zinka called me this morning accidentally on Discord before I woke up. No, I said good people, including Plaid. Or hold on, this is a song. I'm not talking. My song.
I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I fear no evil, 'cause I'm blind to it all. In my mind, my gun, they comfort me, 'cause I know I'll kill my enemies when they come. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell on this earth forevermore. Said I walk beside the still waters and they restore my soul, but I can't walk on the path of the right because I'm wrong. Well, I came upon a man at the top of a hill, called himself the savior of the human race. Said he'd come to save the world from destruction and pain, but I said, how can you save the world from itself? Cause I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I fear no evil because I'm blind. Oh, and I walk beside the still waters and they restore my soul, but I know when I die my soul is dead.
All right. Thanks for indulging me, letting me hear the song. It's a different song depending on the difficulties and the level of permadeath you do, and I hadn't heard this one in the credits. I've heard it. Okay. 123 hours and 40 minutes. I lost 89 hours and 9 minutes due to deaths. And I was killed 460 times. Well, I actually didn't plan on anything tonight, Sark. To be honest, I was pretty sure. So I had gotten to a new personal best place, but I still wasn't finished with a chapter. And I was pretty sure my nerves were going to make me fail. So I really didn't plan on anything else. And unfortunately, with at the PS5 or the PS4, you have to actually stop the stream and restart it if you want to change games. So I'm going to chat for a little while. I don't know that I'm going to play another game tonight. But next week, if I can get everything set up, I did it. Yes, I did. And you guys had faith. So, Permadeath, grounded by chapter, 123 hours, 40 minutes, 89 hours, 9 minutes lost, 460 times. So, thanks always. Y'all look great. Very special night. So anyway, Sarcastic. Thanks, Sarcastic. What was I saying? Eternal Darkness. Sarcastic is a GameCube game. That's all it was ever released on. It's an old favorite of mine. It's a bit rare. I own a copy from back in the day. I never beat the real ending, which you got to beat it like 3 times. So, I'm gonna play that. It's cosmic horror, and it's very good. It is retro. I got to get OBS set up and my PC up, and you guys get to see me go through all the audio issues you guys have gone through. But the computer's stable. I won't do any more RAM overclocking in between now and then to mess the stability up. So yeah. I'm a little out of it. I'm just really happy to have completed it. Really happy to have completed it. I got my final 2 trophies. Earlier this week, I got my platinum trophy for Horizon Zero Dawn. Only on hard. I wasn't playing it my first playthrough on the hardest difficulty. And I stopped grinding I got bored grinding for gear upgrades, so I just played the final mission. So yeah, pretty exciting. I do have everything set up down there except for I'll need to test the adapter I bought for analog to HDMI, and I'll need to figure out what screen I'm going to watch the game on, because I don't think I can use my good monitor on it. I have to figure that out. Oh, hey, Red Winged. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for the hype train. My first ever hype train. Have a good night, Talisian. You guys are great. I don't know if you were watching earlier, Red, but I finally beat it per chapter. 123 hours, 460 deaths, and 89 hours lost to dying. You came in during the song. You missed the ending. Well, I definitely appreciate the cheer and the hype train. You heard what I was playing next because I was telling Sarcastic. So that'll be starting next week, and since I'll be transferring over to my PC, there will be some stream growing woes. I'll probably open up my Discord to the public sometime between now and next stream. I've been slowly getting it ready, but if you were listening last week, I went through a couple of bad months with depression, and I changed jobs, and the new job's good, and I've had the job for like 5 weeks now, almost 5 weeks, and it's really helped. So change of scenery, new title, a good pay bump, a little more recognition, smaller company, happier. And it's funny, I took the 2-month break and I came back and beat the game in 2 streams. I had been stuck at the resort for weeks upon weeks, and I essentially beat it in 2 attempts. The first attempt I died, and the second attempt I cleared out the bottom half of the resort last week, and then this one I looked a lot through YouTube videos just to try to prep for it, and I was totally heart racing. It was a near thing, but I had done enough prep. I bolted for the exit, some stun grenades. I didn't have smokes because I didn't upgrade them because I didn't know I should, because I didn't plan from the beginning. But got through it. No issues with the end, so it was good. Thanks for the cheer always. You guys are great. Means a lot to me. It'll be a good night. Definitely be a good night. Such an immense feeling relief. I beat it in fewer than the 52 streams that I had set as my goal. So if I could transition to like a low impact game with like starting and stopping the stream, I might, but I don't have anything planned. So it would just be like playing some Darkest Dungeon or something, and I really don't have the focus. I'll be honest, I've been psyching myself up to play this part all day, like trying to prepare myself strategically for the 9 to 25 enemies that could be in my way, depending on if I retreated, and B, preparing for the very real possibility that my nerves would cause me to fail, or as Platinum God Games would say, my amygdala. So definitely had an impact, but shotgun shells and a Molotov and a healing kit and some stun grenades solved the problem. Along with an axe. So it was good times. It was good times. Well, let's look and see if there's anybody to raid. I want to talk, but I'm just going to look and see who's on. I don't mind. Actually, let me change it to just chatting. And we can chat for a little while. I wouldn't mind that at all. Edit stream info. Category. Whoa, hold on. I got a window open. I got to look and see what you did. That's crazy, Red Winged. Give me a second. Post most of us to. Give me just a second. I got a window open over on top of the stream feed. Okay. Thank you so much for the gift subs. Platinum, thanks for dropping in. You guys are crazy. My first hype train and it gets to level 2? Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. Charm told you. I did it, man. Like I hadn't prepped with smokes because I didn't plan ahead. Like I didn't read all the strategies before playing, so I had to take on that last part of the resort without the smoke grenades. I really appreciate it, Red. I don't really look at my like. I try not to look at how many viewers I have during while I'm playing, or like scope out my room. I let lurkers just lurk, but I have seen you in there occasionally. You have said hi a couple times, so I really do appreciate you hanging out and lurking. And I do like to play a lot of things with high skill, so it won't be the last game that's difficult to play, but the next game will give me a little bit of a break. I appreciate it, Charm. And I'm glad you dropped by, Platt. It's a bit of a celebration. So the stat was 123 some hours and some minutes, with 89 hours lost to death. Sorry, my controller turned off. Can you guys hear me? Hello. Okay, cool. Sometimes when the controller cuts off, it has a glitch. Anyway, 460 deaths. So that was I have to be honest, Platt. I think the emotional wear and tear it took me to get through the difficulty of just by chapter on Grounded, I'm going to have to recover from. So I think it would just crush my soul for me to try to do by game. But I can only imagine the feeling of accomplishment for completing it, because I feel elated. Like I was emotional during the ending, not because of the ending, but because I was finished. Starting a fresh run tomorrow. I will keep that in mind, my friend. I am. Hello Kitty Racing next stream. If I can drop in, Platt, I will. My mental health continues to recover. Challenge to stay awake. Oh. I might have to rewatch with the sound off because I can't stand my voice. The final area today, just to, because it was all just like adrenaline and nerves and like twitchy reflexes. So I made it. Yeah, but Platt, it's kind of like we're hardwired to not like our own voice because it sounds uncanny to us. Whoa! I really appreciate you guys giving me the cool hype train. 5 subs, 450 bits. My first hype train, very, very cool. It even gave me a hype train emote. I didn't realize that streamers got a hype train emote. No. I don't think there's anything wrong with my voice. So let's be clear. I'm not self-deprecating in this case. I think that it's hardwired. I think it's hardwired for people to have difficulty listening to themselves. And I watched a TED Talk about why that was the case. And it's because we hear our voices through our bones when we're talking or something. Like, I don't remember, but there was some scientific reasoning. And I just listen to my voice and I don't like it, but I don't think I have a bad voice. Oh, yeah, exactly. A TED Talk, it must be true. I saw it on the internet. It's got to be true. But what I'm saying, I'm not saying I have a bad voice. I'm saying that I have difficulty listening to myself talk from a video. I appreciate it. Google doctors send my bones, hear me, and hate me. Hey, Dr. Google has given me plenty of advice. Almost as much advice as my doctor sister. I don't know, man. I just know that it's weird hearing my voice, and I find it unpleasant. So that would be the most difficult thing to me if I were like, when I think about being a content creator, right? Like, I'm not really a content. I do streaming for fun and for chat and for my own self-fulfillment, but projecting myself into the shoes of like an editing content creator, like someone who makes like YouTube content or something, and having to edit my own voice, that alone deters me from wanting to do that, because I would have to listen to myself, and you have to do voiceovers. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I reckon that if you do it long enough, you get used to it. Your streams are great, man. Your voiceovers are great. It's always fun in Platt's channel. But I don't have any problem with voice. I like giving speeches. I like getting up and talking to people. I like in real life. I can do public speaking. I'm totally comfortable with that. It's just gives me an uncomfy feeling listening to myself played back. You start sending. Okay, all right. As I mentioned, I can hear that in your voice as you're saying it. Very much. That would be an interesting study. Picking up like common hesitation words, just like I used to like, but common hesitation words, hesitation noises, where I put stresses on syllables. And now in this section, yep. I love talking to groups of people. When I was a high school educator, that was one of the parts I liked, was like the teaching the kids part. Most of them didn't want to be there. So, but I'm enjoying my job and going to get to help people with their careers. You love our shed talks. Are shed talks more reliable than TED Talks? I have to ask that. That's that's a witty name. If I wanted to branch out, I definitely would. For now, I have to. It's the fucking gospel. I now have to prepare my nice PC that I built last year to broadcast. I don't have OBS set up. I don't have anything set up. I do have a good mic. I haven't bought it's an XLR and USB mic. It's a Shure, SHURE. I have it USB for now. The idea was eventually to get the XLR, Go XLR panel, but it's like $500, so it's hard to justify when you're not streaming. And I wasn't streaming for 2 months. So, educate them, Shed. Ted and Google get updated, but well, actually, Google told me this. Well, actually, no, for sure. I mean, I had there's some interesting insight that I can add because of my kind of academic background in like literary analysis. I don't use it vocationally, but I studied like genre fiction and writing and literary analysis and that sort of thing, creative writing, and I do participate in beta reads for popular author. So I am kind of adjacent to the publishing industry a little bit. So I do have some insight to add if I were to like talk about themes or break down plots. Google's good at finding bad advice. So, for example, Platt, I don't know if you've done a lot of like searching for like truth on that final resort area of this game, but I was trying to determine the triggers for what gives you additional enemy spawns. And I knew that if you retreat back to there's none. There's none. There's nothing canonical. You search in Google, it's like, how many enemies are there are there in the resort? And the like Google suggestion is 7. And it comes from one article which talks about the very first area, with the dog and the pay booth and the house and the restaurant. Oh, there is no truth. Yes, so anyway, I watched because I didn't want to replay the top floor of the resort. I just wanted to beat it. So I actually prepped ahead of today, and I watched a bunch of grounded perma strategies people used from good to bad to other, and counted the enemies and how many helmet enemies there were and that kind of thing. And you retreat and you get like 25 or 27 enemies, but if you don't retreat, you get like 9. But what wasn't clear to me was if you get additions if you get spotted, because a lot of them either killed them stealthily or got spotted but used the smoke strategy to get out of there. So I wasn't clear if I got spotted if they just would spawn in and I'd get flanked to death. So I'm just interacting with the menu so that my controller doesn't turn off. You usually do get extra. Yeah, I mean that was kind of my fear. So yeah, when I was playing it, essentially, I took the first guy out by stealth, the second guy out with 2 rounds of SMG. Unfortunately, they saw the next guy go down, so then I kind of ran for cover. Somebody had the angle on me. I like Molotov'd the guy. I killed one person with the revolver. I healed myself, and then I used my last 2 stun grenades to make a bolt for the exit. And I got there. So, and last stream, Charm said this would be the winning playthrough, and it was. So she gets the prognostication award. Exactly. No, I gave you the. I think I'm going to watch it. I want to see, because my heart was pounding. I was like really nervous, and I want to see what I did. Oh, I killed one person with the axe in a bottle. I know I did that. So yeah. Well, she only said it twice on my runs. The first time was wrong, but the second time was right, and I played it many times. So a little bit better situation for me. But she has faith. She's got your back. She knows you're going to get it. I'm kind of glad that my mood's improving so that I can possibly catch you complete it. Man, there's like nobody that I know streaming that are not people that have hundreds of viewers. I am not better than you, Platt. You got to where I got with 89 hours of deaths in one playthrough. So. I'm not going to drop into some internet famous person. Most of the people that are alive are actually people that my wife watches on my account. We kind of share accounts for viewing. She values her anonymity more than I do. So. So yeah, let me look and see who is playing. I really want to raid after this awesome accomplishment. So I'm going to look and see who's just playing Last of Us 2. See if there's somebody I can drop in on. Let's see. I'm not looking at the chat feed for a moment. I'm looking at people that are streaming. Looking. It's actually still a fairly large amount of people playing this game. Let's see. Let's see. I think I found somebody. Dina Sidney. So, hello, Plenty. Dina Sidney's playing it on Grounded the first time, and she wants to cry. She's got 5 viewers, so it's a good amount. Let's rate her and show her some love for Last of Us. Sark, I don't know how far she are. I don't know how far she is, so be mindful of spoilers. So, I will see you guys next week. assuming that I can get my PC set up with OBS and everything, for Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. So I will see you guys next week, and I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for all the support, the cheers, the gift subs, the hype train. It was crazy. I really appreciate it. You guys all have a great night. All right, night now.